The Young and the Restless spoilers recap. Nate is Adam's replacement in risky plan. Victoria suspects agenda. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Tuesday, August 22, reveals that Adam Newman will face more backlash from Nick Newman for blackmailing Audra Charles, but Adam will insist it's all over now. Instead, Adam will want to talk about Victor Newman pulling the rug out from under Sally's spectra. Nick will act like Sally's going to land on her feet, so Adam won't get why he's not more upset about Victor's chess move and harsh treatment of a woman they both care about. Soon after, Nick and Adam will head to the ranch, where they'll scold Victor for yanking away Sally's design division offer. However, Victor will defend his business-related decision and make it clear that he's tired of all the defiance. In the end, Victor will insist that the merger needs to be accomplished by next week so they can throw a press party and announce SNA Media's launch. At Newman Enterprises, Victoria Newman will check in with Kyle Abbott about his new job and will start asking questions about Audra Charles. When Kyle notices this conversation is more about Audra than him, Victoria will hint at her trust issues regarding Audra since she was at the center of Adam's latest blackmail threat. Kyle will pretend he's taken aback over the news, but his surprise will be genuine over some of the scandalous details. Since both Kyle and Victoria will be against Adam's leadership role at SNA Media, they'll be pleased over their alliance. At the athletic club, Nate Hastings will grumble to Audra about dragging him into her mess. The next time Audra needs a favor, Nate will warn her to turn to someone else. Afterward, Audra will meet with Kyle, so he'll offer updates on Victoria not trusting her. Kyle will also point out that Victoria told him the details of the recording artist scandal, so Audra will suggest she should have told Kyle herself. However, Kyle will think it worked out well since he was able to show genuine surprise and make Victoria think he was in the dark on everything. As for Nate, Audra will admit he warned her not to come to him for more favors. Kyle will think Nate's looking out for himself, but he'll assure Audra that he's got her back. Once Nate pops up in Victoria's office, he'll bring her a rose and ultimately suggest a weekend getaway so they can try to get past what happened. Victoria will admit it's worth a try as she accepts Nate's embrace. Things will quickly turn passionate between Victoria and Nate, but a phone call will interrupt as they try to strip down. Victor will summon Nate to the ranch to discuss his thoughts on the merger info that Victor passed along. After Nate says he'll be right over, Victoria will seem uneasy over this whole situation. It'll be obvious to Victoria that Victor's trying to pull Nate away from her. Victoria will suspect that Victor wants to replace Adam with Nate, so she'll acknowledge that it's a smart move. That said, Victoria won't be sure she likes it. Nate will take that as a sign that Victoria forgives him, so he'll pull her into a passionate kiss. Back at the ranch, Nikki Newman will worry about Victor using Nate as a threat to Adam. Victor will argue that Nate's insurance instead, but Nikki will still be concerned over Adam becoming even more reckless due to this plan. Nevertheless, Victor will assure Nikki that he knows what he's doing. Once Adam and Nick visit Sharon Rosales at Crimson Lights, Adam will fret over Victor potentially trying to take control of SNA Media. Sharon will end up admitting that Victor might want them to fail so he can come to their rescue. When Adam suggests they should plot a move against Victor, Nick won't think that's a good idea at all. Next on Tuesday's Y&R episode, Adam will open up to Sharon about Connor Newman and his fears about the issues he might have inherited from his parents. In the park, Chloe Mitchell will fill Esther Valentine in on walking away from her partnership with Sally Spectra over their Victor disagreement. Esther will convince Chloe that she was a bit too hasty, so Chloe will decide to get on board with Victor's offer when Sally bumps into them. Sally will have to confess that Chloe was right to have reservations since Victor scrapped the design division. After Chloe takes a phone call from Chelsea Lawson, she'll tell Sally and Esther about Chelsea moving away with Connor for now. Chloe will note that Chelsea wants her to be her second in command at Marchetti since Chelsea's working remotely, but that'd leave Sally on her own. Sally will admit she's starting to think the whole design venture thing isn't meant to be. At Society, Nick will find Sally and mention paying Victor a visit along with Adam. Sally will wish they hadn't done that, but Nick will fret over other problems since Adam and Sharon think they need to get out from under Victor's control. That'll leave Sally wondering if trying to break away from Newman Enterprises will just make things worse. Nick will insist he's trying to play peacemaker, but he won't know how much longer he can keep it up. The Young and the Restless spoilers say more Newman drama's about to erupt, so stay tuned. CDL will have other sizzling Young and the Restless spoilers, updates, and news, so drop by regularly for more Y&R info. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.